Hey everybody, and welcome back yet again to another drum playthrough review. Thank you all for tuning in and stopping by once again. It's great to have everybody here. And for all you who are brand new, hi and welcome. My name is Nick. I'm a drummer and a multi-instrumentalist, and we like to do videos like these so that way we can take the technique from drummers who are much better than we are, break it down to a nice and easy to digest form, so that way we can learn it, absorb it, and make ourselves better musicians. And we got an absolute Chad on the channel once again today. So we reviewed a video of his a while ago. I'm sure you've heard of his band. Very popular, well-known band. They're known as Periphery. Absolutely sick band. Known for insanely technical stuff, very progressive stuff at that. Having really long songs, that's one thing for sure that they do. They just do a whole lot of crazy material. And I'm not like the most massive Periphery fan out there. I did like a few of their early stuff, like from the Icarus era. Some of the new stuff on their new album, I didn't mind that either whatsoever. It really does depend though. I mean, I have to be in a mood to listen to Periphery. It's not one of those bands where it's like my immediate go-to. Well, today I kind of feel like being in a little bit of a Periphery mood. So we have a playthrough to check out from Matt Halpern. This is on Periphery's channel. It's a playthrough of Satellites that they did a couple of years ago, and apparently I never saw it, but I would like to check it out now and review some technique with you guys, because Matt Halpern is just that much of a beast, and I think we can learn quite a bit from this fella. So we're going to dive in. We're going to take a look and see what this guy has to show us, and I'm going to try and just let it go through without stopping it, just because it's about a 9-minute video, and I don't want to make this video too long, too crazy long, or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and let's take a look and see what this dude has to show us for technique. Before we start though, I check my YouTube analytics as any good creator should, and only about 0.7% of you guys are actually subscribed to the channel. What are you guys doing with your lives? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We do a lot of fun stuff and a lot of videos just like this on here. We're gonna have a lot more fun content coming your way, so stick around. It's gonna be a fun journey. All right. Well, without further ado, ladies and gents, let's get into the playthrough. He's getting ready. I just love Matt Halpern's whole vibe. His whole vibe is just very chill and relaxed, and he just is vibing out the whole time. He loves playing the music that he plays and writes. That's what I love about him. Interesting choice of ride cymbal. It's kind of dry, honestly, in my opinion. I like a little bit, you know, I don't like the dry rides too much. But just listen to that freaking snare drum. It sounds great. Now, one thing I will say, you'll notice right there on there, there is a little nodule on there. That's for a trigger. So more than likely he has the sample set up on there. And that's why it sounds so consistent. It doesn't look like all of his drums have that though, just a snare. He's having fun, too. Very good, excellent, tasty ghost notes that he's using in there. Using all the little rolls. It's based off of a 5-stroke roll that he's doing there. Keeping a nice loose grip on the sticks there. That's pretty good. I like his splash cymbal too. I like that sound. It's very nice and light. It's not too overpowering, you know. And when I say that, splashes aren't necessarily like overpowering as it is, but sometimes it cuts through the mix in the weirdest way. Of course, there's an ad. Let's just keep going. Of course, there was an ad. See, this is the one thing I don't understand about music videos and all that. Why put a mid-roll ad right in the middle of it? That's gonna ruin the whole vibe. That would make me just be like, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna play it on my iPhone or whatnot. I don't even have an iPhone. I have an Android. Because I'm not a frickin' sheep. Alright. Here it comes. The vibe. He's just counting along right there in his head. He is counting along. Ooh. It's so tasty. See, here's the thing too. A lot of people thought that he might actually be the drummer for Sleep Token, but I see a lot of the same influences and styles, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes this is a little more intricate than Sleep Token stuff. Chops, dude. Chops. His consistency is beautiful. Let's do it. He's beating the crap out of his ride cymbal there. And I do like how they have the camera panning in and out with it too. But you notice too, as he's playing at this speed as well, and at this velocity, he still keeps it very dynamically under control, especially with all of his ghost notes too. This has been mostly just one foot that he's using to play most of the stuff on his bass pedal. Yeah, just look at his dynamic control. Even on the parts where it's just so freaking, like, you know, loud and driving, he still keeps the dynamic control there. He's having so much fun playing this, and that's what gives me joy, is watching somebody else have joy playing something. It's great to see an artist have passion for what they're playing. There's a lot going on too in the mix. I like that. Nice little breaks for him to be able to catch his breath and stuff like that. And he's got a Liquid Death shirt on. We like their water for here, that's for sure. This dude is such a good drummer too. Still keeping that timing in his head. I like how too his fills and all that and his chops and all that, it very nicely complements the song. It's not overboard. Because sometimes drummers will go really overboard with some of their chops, and it's like, probably shouldn't do that. Some definitely good stuff. Ooh. Me likey, dog. Me likey. I will say that for sure. Wow. That's a fantastic playthrough on Matt Halpern's part. That is some absolute fire drumming right there. Some absolutely really good stuff. Let's go ahead and let's get into the breakdown section of this video. So, man, one of the first things that jumps out with me when it comes to Matt Halpern is just the amount of fun that he is having while he's playing these songs. He's not just sitting there like, you know, stone-faced while he's playing it. He's sitting there, he's vibing out, he's listening to the metronome, he's got his eyes closed. You can tell that he enjoys playing what he's written, and that's something that I find to be really cool. Not a lot of drummers will really do that and really do enjoy the stuff that they're playing and anything like that, because after you play it so many times, you're just like, oh man, really, I don't want to have to play this again. And that's a struggle that we all have as, you know, we all have as drummers. Once we start writing something, unless it's something that we truly are into and we like listening to and writing and playing and all that stuff, after writing a song and playing it a couple times, it kind of gets a little bit old after a while. And that's not something we want as musicians. We want to be able to write music that we're proud to say we listen to. One of the main things that I think is really important for drummers is making sure that we're playing stuff that we enjoy playing, that we're keeping it, you know, varied up, that we're not just playing the same stale thing over and over, because after a while that just gets really old. And I notice that a lot of drummers will struggle with, once they kind of find a style that works for them, they will just kind of stick with it. They don't really try and, you know, go further from there. They just kind of stay with what's comfortable, stay with what's, you know, fun. They don't really like to, you know, drive in any one new direction and challenge themselves. And that's honestly a problem that I see, you know, in other areas of our lives, where we all kind of, you know, at the end of the day as humans, we don't necessarily want to, you know, suffer with anything. We don't want to go down that hard path. We just kind of want to be where it's comfortable. And that's something that I think needs to change. We need to be ready to embrace a new adventure. We need to be able to be ready to try something new, do something a little bit different. And we have to be willing to be able to try and embrace the unknown and try and do something that's new and uncomfortable for us. Because once we start getting comfortable, that's when we start really feeling unsatisfied with ourselves. But once we start pushing ourselves past what we think are our boundaries and limits, that's when we see growth. So definitely some things that you can do to help yourself. If you're feeling kind of in that little rut where you're feeling like you're not really happy with what you're writing, try making something that you wouldn't normally want to make. Try writing something like jazz. Try writing something like funk. Try, you know, busting out of your comfort zone a little bit, trying something brand new that you've never tried before, and see if there's something about it that you like, because you might be able to find a way to infuse that into your drumming and find something new and fun that you like that other people are actually going to like as well. Just a little fun something to think about, you know, a little bit of something to chew on. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought, because I thought it was pretty darn good. I'd like to hear what you guys think. And with all that being said, y'all, that's going to be the end of this video. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Check out my channel for the other videos very similar to this that I have. And all that being said, y'all, that's the end of this one. So thanks for tuning in and stopping by. I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers and have a good one.